Bentley, what's up, my man? Pound it! Boom! Welcome to beautiful Squamish, British Columbia. This is the first time I've traveled in exactly 1 year, and I was packing my camera bag, as we all do for our trips. Like, what lenses should we bring along? So I was like, all right, 16-35, staple, always bring it. 50 mil, I think that'd be a good prime lens. And I was like, I should bring a telephoto lens, but which one should I bring? And then I was like, the 100-400. I haven't touched this thing in exactly a year, and this is arguably one of my favorite lenses, especially for landscape. So I thought in today's video, let's talk about the 100-400 G Master, the most underrated Sony lens in my personal opinion. And I thought, what better place to do it in British Columbia? And let's just take it up another level. My friend Bradley Friesland and his dog, Mr. Bentley, offered us to go on a helicopter ride. Yeah, that's the spot to play with the 100-400. So let's go on a little heli trip. Bentley, what's up, my man? Pound it! Boom! Oh, that's the best. Dude, we just landed and there's a waterfall here. We're losing light a little bit, so I gotta be super quick here so we can get back home safely. But one thing I just wanted to mention, which seems so funny because I'm so hyped right now, I feel like everyone's go-to is normally like the 70-200 f2.8 when they're thinking about telephoto. But the reason why I love the 100-400 is because you get this amazing compression shots, and plus I like having more like range. So when you're shooting with like a 70-200, that's only 130 millimeters of range, but with the 100-400 you got 300 millimeters of range. So when I was up there in the helicopter shooting, I could get these like amazing details of the trees, certain mountain peaks, go into like little details that I normally couldn't get. Guys, as you can tell, I'm pretty hyped on some of the photos that I got right now. Oh. I'm also just going to take a hot second to appreciate how beautiful this spot is. Bradley, you're the best, man. This is the best. Legend.
What? Oh, yeah.
No, please don't. Please don't do that. No. There's other sticks, I promise.
Oh,
Okay, we just landed. It's getting dark right now, so I figured we'll call it a night right now, but I'll get back to talking about the 100-400 in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. We are in Brackendale, British Columbia. This is apparently the eagle capital of the world. Like, there's a sign. If we look up, there is a bald eagle in the tree up there. And I'm so happy I have the 100-400 right now because this is pretty much the ultimate wildlife lens. Here's a photo I took of a coyote one time that I think is just epic. I don't know how great of a photo we're gonna get right now. It's pretty bright, but I figured, you know, let's get a couple of photos of an eagle while we're here, and then we're gonna keep searching for more eagles. This is pretty sweet. This is the first time I've ever shot a bald eagle. Okay, so we're at this amazing location right now, and if you only had a 16-35, you would basically only get a wide shot. But if you had a 100-400, you can really pinpoint the details that make this location really special. For example, there's a guy fishing down here, so I can actually shoot him while he's fly fishing. We got mountain peaks. We also have textures up here, so you can see like the way that the trees are going, and then you have greens, you have whites, you have birds. Like there's so much to this location that you can kind of like zoom in on with the 100-400. Whereas if you just had like a wide angle lens or a 24-70, you'd be missing out on a lot. I think this is where you're gonna really win with the lens, because you have the A7R4, so you can really crop in. So I'm putting the 100-400 away for literally a second, and Lizzie's like, "So you're not using that? Can I grab that for a quick second?" Why do you love this lens?
In areas like this, I'm not super thrilled with everything that's happening on the ground right now. So I'd like to focus more on like the mountaintops that I can see. So if I can get super close and fill the frame with those, which I can't do with the 70-200, it just doesn't go tight enough, I get a really beautiful artistic photo.
I also have like one more note about the 100-400, and this could be like a bit of a stretch. Because we all use smartphones when we shoot photos, generally like the max focal range you have in a smartphone is like 50mm until it gets like kind of ugly and distorted, or you're zooming in on the image. So I always find that if you are shooting with like a 100-400, it's typically just a type of photo and focal range you don't see that often, so your images look more unique. So that might also just help you stand out in terms of your photography style. So the purpose of this video was to celebrate the 100-400. I think this is always an afterthought for most people. It's something they usually don't consider. I think it's super underrated. I think it's super underutilized, and I wanted to shine some light on it. So yeah, this is my little celebration video for the 100-400. If you guys like this video, please press like. That stuff actually makes a difference. Subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for future videos. And there's a waterfall behind me that I really want to shoot. So I'm gonna go do that. I love you guys. Thank you so much.